everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I am sharing with you a room makeover, which is my craft room. So I'm going to take you along as we get it all ready and share with you the big reveal. Now, just so you know, I have lost a bit of footage from this because I'm a bit of a rookie with my camera and don't know how to use it properly, and accidentally deleted a fair bit of footage, which made me want to cry, by the way. So yeah, if it doesn't flow as well as what they normally would, then you know why. It's because I've got some clips that, you know. So anyway, let's jump into the video. On this wall, I am going to do like a geometrical pattern. So I'm going to be using like a pink, so maybe like the pink that's in the picture, and then like some white and grey, so like a triangle pattern. So that's what I'm going to do there. But before I go, I'm actually going to take a few things with me, so I thought I'd share them. I have shared one of them with you before, but I'm just going to share it with you anyway because I think this is really helpful for anybody who is renovating or even just buying organisation and decorating pieces, which is all what my channel is about. So I would quickly show you that. So as I said, I've shared them with you before, but I just have these paint sample things. So whenever I sort of go shopping, I can take these with me when I'm buying like decor pieces and stuff, if I'm a bit worried that they might not go in with my paint color. So I'm taking that with me today to Bunnings because I don't actually think they sell this paint anymore. So I've got the sample there. And then I'm taking my tape measure as well. And I also have some notes on my phone. So basically I just take measurements of what I need, and then I can go along and, you know, use my measuring tape to measure things up so I know that they're actually going to fit. And that saves me a heap of time because I really hate shopping. Believe it or not, I don't enjoy shopping. I like to go into a shop, pick out what I want and go. So yeah, this is basically just saves me having to go back and waste my time returning stuff, because that is probably the thing that I hate about it the most, is just the time wasting factor.
When I run from the pain, hide from the shame, I feel it in my body. When I just can't let go, tears start to flow, I feel it in my body.
Okay, so the Bunnings trip was a little bit of a fail, but anyway, $40 worth of paints later, and these are the sort of colours I'm looking at. And I think I'm going to go with the second colour, to be honest. I don't know, I just think that the top one is just like that little bit too dark and the bottom one's too light, so I think that's where I'm at. So as you can see, there is a little bit of hair on there, not a lot, but there is still a little bit of hair on there. So it's very hard to see, but this is sort of like what it's looking like. You can see a shadow there. And I've marked it out purely because I am going to paint over this, all this part white, but just so I can get my pattern right before I start to do all the painting. So this is the masking tape of choice today. I got this one here from Bunnings for around $17. It does say that it's professional, so I'm hoping that it does a job. I haven't had a great luck with tape in the past. Now I'm just going to go in with my pencil and just mark out where that line is going to be. Okay, so there is a few bits of tape, extra tape on there, and that is just because when I used the eraser to go down and get out all the air bubbles to make sure that nothing sort of goes through, it has popped that air bubble and then it's slightly gone, you know, not straight on the line. So I've just put another piece of tape over just so that it's completely straight, and then yeah, just got the air bubble out of that, and that's what it looks like. So now we're ready to paint you. So I patched up these little holes and sanded them, and now it's time to get in there and just roll a bit of paint on there. Then I've also got this bit on the feature wall as well that needs doing from where there was a hook. I've just removed the tape and you can see, I'll try and zoom in for you a little bit, and you can see a little bit of bleeding there that's come through on the tape. So I will have to go along and fix that. And there's another one up here again, and there's actually another one on the feature wall, which of course I've decided that I'm going to be meanie and show you that when I've, you know, sort of finished the room. So I'm not going to show you that at the minute. I still have to work out how to get this paint off here. So long story short is I trusted somebody that I knew to help me with the painting in here, and they painted the corners. So I've had to literally paint this cornice like white again because there was just paint slopped all over it. So it was white, but there was just grey paint all over it. So moral of the story is don't trust anybody to come and paint your house unless you've seen their painting before. And of course, if you're paying them, then you can probably trust them a lot more because they're going to be doing a good job. But yeah, this is more of like a trade for trade that we did, and it was so not worth that trade.
I've been out looking at places for so long, but everywhere I look, it points me back to you. Don't you say we got too crazy? A little mischief makes fun. You told me I was your favorite book. Was it true? Those good old days are worth looking back. There's one thing on my mind. In those times you call me baby, in those hours you said you loved me. Was it all fake love? Was it all fake love? Was it all fake love?
Okay, so this has turned out quite interesting. This has bowed the actual, I don't know if it's gonna fix itself up. I'm hoping so, because otherwise that was a real waste of time and money. It will end up being out in the shed if that's the case. So basically we've been looking around for office chairs for ages and ages, and we finally found these ones that we loved at Fantastic Furniture. And we've been actually physically going around and trying them all to make sure they were comfy because we were planning on spending a lot of time in this room. Anyway, cut a long story short, we are in March right now, and they said that they won't be in till like June, July, the ones that we picked out. So a little bit gutted after all that time spending looking. I don't know if we're gonna go around and look for some more that we can get right now, but otherwise I'm thinking maybe we can just drag the kitchen chairs in here for a little while. I prefer to get something that we love than sort of regret, you know, getting something and then later on going, geez, I wish I had waited. So anyway, I'm actually just gonna go out shopping now and just pick up the last bits for this room and see how we go. Okay, so I did buy these butterflies, and they do come with these like clear dot things, but I'm like scared that it's going to take the paint off the wall, so I'm actually only going to use the black ones today because the white ones you can see the blue tack through. But yeah, they're pretty cute, like for a little girl's room or like this shared craft space playroom. So anyway, Have you got are you gonna say something, Charles?
They have this on it.
Yeah, it's that blue tack, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that makes it sticky.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're just gonna stick these on the wall like randomly now. I have no idea what I'm doing with them. We'll end up changing these around.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end result. What it looks like all together. Yes, I'm only showing one wall today because I haven't actually quite finished some of my plans in here. I'm sort of just seeing how I go with it. I don't want to sort of rush into it and then, you know, to pull out a video and it's not how I want it to be. So yeah, so basically I think I am going to change up the butterflies. I don't know if I'm loving the butterflies, to be honest. I might put them somewhere else when I work out what I'm doing with the rest of the room. And the letters, you'll see they're really shiny now because I pulled all the backing off. This little dude is just like so much fun because I'll be able to like rearrange his hair and stuff, and Tali will be able to do that every time we like, you know, water him and stuff like that. So that's really cool. That's just an air plant, by the way, if you haven't seen them before. So it requires no soil. And then over here we have this palm. It is I'm hoping I can look after it. I've actually been pretty good with my other plants. So it's called a bungalow palm. And this one here tolerates cold weather. So that is why I got this one, because here where I am is like, it's freezing. It's always cold. So yeah, that is why I got that. I'm gonna take the tag out, it's gonna annoy me. So that's why I got that. I will have to pull some of those dead leaves at the bottom off. I was meant to do that. But yeah, that is what it looks like. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And I will leave in the description box where I did purchase everything from if you guys are interested in knowing that at all. So I'm actually thinking a bit of plans for this side. I'm actually thinking I did buy one of these frames. I'll put it down so you can see it better. So I'm thinking this frame here and doing like a gallery wall on this wall here. So it'll be like a gallery wall of like Talia's artwork and stuff like that. So that would be pretty cool. So that's one of the plans. I have no idea what I'm doing on there. That's great, Tals. Talia's so good at like interrupting my YouTube. It's ridiculous. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. So I'll leave this in here so you can see. Very cheeky girl. Anyway. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this room makeover, and I will be, of course, doing the full organisation and tour of this room in the future. So definitely make sure you're subscribed and have those notification bells on so you don't miss it. And of course, if you do want to see more from me, I do have a Facebook and Instagram page, which you can catch me on throughout the week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye.